Do you remember the times you spent on the beaches with your friends and family, playing volleyball on the sandy shores and taking a dive in the blue, crystal clear water? Well, if you think that, oh, I want to go back to the time when I did all those, I had those memories of mine. Well, unfortunately for you, my friend, those memories are being wiped off of the earth's surface. Don't understand me? Let me explain it to you. When I was 6 or 7 years old, I had an experience. I went with my family and my relatives to the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. And to be actual, I spent my most memorable days there. It was really fun. But while I stayed there, I also had learned something else. Something so important that I am going to share with you today. The thing that I learned was that when we travel to the other side of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, unlike the other places, it looked so dull and eerie. Although there was greenery on the land, in the water it was completely black and white. It looked like somebody had dropped ash in the water. I asked the guide who was with us that, can you explain this to us that why this is happening? Because normally I had not seen anything like that. He explained to me that those are dead coral reefs. When coral reefs die, they leave back the skeletal bones, which are white color. And the other black things you see, son, are the dead fishes which used to live in those coral reefs. From then, I am here now to tell you about coral reefs. One of the most important things in our world that we have. Before I go on to speak why coral reefs are important, what threats they have got, and what could happen to us humans if they fully get wiped off of the Earth's surface, let me first explain to you what are coral reefs and also introduce myself. My name is Indrayat Ghosh and I am from India, West Bengal, Kolkata, from James Academia International School, here to convey this message to you about coral reefs. Well, now back to the topic. Coral reefs they are created by corals which secrete calcium carbonate deposits and live in colonies. They're commonly known as polyps, and yes, they're one of the most important creatures to humankind and also creatures which live on the earth. These organisms are important in various ways. First, the most important is they help in carbon sequestration, which means they lower down the carbon dioxide level in the oceans, which makes it habitable for marine species here in the oceans. Except those coral reefs, those marine species would right now die, as well they are the only things which help in lowering the carbon dioxide level in the oceans. Second most important thing is the economic value. And yes, it does help us humans also. Do you think or realize how many tourists come to these places? And the people who are working in such places earn so much, millions of dollars even per day. Well, except that fact, if that wasn't enough for you, they also work as a source of medicines for us humans. They create such medicines that can help fight cancer, arthritis, and many other sorts of diseases. It also helps us protect us from storm surges and tsunamis. Except those barriers, we would have been washed away right now. So, now that you know why coral reefs are important, let me tell you what their threats could be. One of the most important threats that they have got is dangerous types of fishing. undesirable changes to the coastal areas or dynamite fishing really harms the coral reefs. Not only this, the amount of greenhouse gases we produce, especially carbon dioxide, reduces the pH level in the ocean, which harms coral reefs and makes it uninhabitable for marine species to live there. All the coral reefs may look like so much or consider only 1% of the ocean floor, they are home to more than 25 species, marine species. Yes. And now that you know what their threats could be, and if they were not there and would have been erased off of the Earth's surface, what would be the threats to humankind? Let me tell you how to prevent it. There are three simple words by which you can prevent this from occurring. Those three simple words are reducing, reusing, and recycling. First, reducing. Reducing in the sense of stopping tourists from touching coral reefs. Touching coral reefs or like fidgeting with them really harms them. And yes, it does do it. Even though it doesn't look like it, it does. Coral reefs are very fragile animals. Although after that they become hard skeletal rocks, they are very fragile animals. And touching them does hurt them. Moreover, we need to stop throwing all such types of wrappers and plastic bottles in the ocean. You may think that, oh, I am going to drop only one small wrapper into the ocean. That wouldn't harm anyone, would it now? Well, that's where you're wrong. You may throw one singular wrapper in the ocean and then think that nothing will happen, but other people looking at you will think, oh, I will also drop one wrapper in the ocean. I will also drop another wrapper in the ocean. Like this, it will pile up continuously. And yes, plastic wrappers take more than 1,000 years to decompose. And you may have heard the saying, 1,000 feathers takes away more space than 1,000 blocks of iron. So this is the reducing part. Now comes to reusing. For example, if reducing, you do not need to throw like all of plastic bottles and everything into the ocean. You can reuse them. You can make a very simple craft, taking a money plant and some mud and build a pot for the plant there. Many malls and big cities also have these. And now that reusing has been done, let's come down to recycling. You may as well think that what is the difference between reusing and recycling? They are the same, right? Well, there's a slight difference. Reusing can be done in 5 minutes or 15 minutes. It takes away only 5 or 15 minutes of your time. But recycling is a big process. Unless you are like trying to do anything else, yes, it is a big process. In recycling, we recycle a big cycle or human excreta into grey water or in a newer cycle. And yes, recycling is not so different from reusing, although I mentioned it right now. But once you do it, you will see it. However, back to the topic, coral reefs. So, now that you know the threats to coral reefs, why they are so important, how to prevent them, it's only time for us to take an act. And after seeing all of this, when I was 6 or 7 years old, I took a pledge that I will not drop any type of plastic wrappers or bottles into the ocean. It will be my small contribution in helping the Earth's oceans, especially coral reefs. Yes, it might be this little of an contribution, but you know how the saying goes, even one drop of water is important for the ocean. So, to conclude my topic, I would thank you all for the time you have taken to listen to me, listen to my interesting topic. And one more thing, the last thing I need to tell to you all, protect nature, care for the nature. because there is no other planet B. Thank you.